Hello, I'm Karyn with Denver Yoga Co-op, and today we're going to do a short pranayama meditation practice that I just love called Viloma Pranayama. So first you'll want to have a block. You'll want to place your block on its flat face towards the back of your mat. This is going to be a pillow for your head. So start out with the block, and of course, if the block bothers you or you would prefer to have some kind of actual cushion, you can use that. So once you have that in place, then facing the front of your mat, knees bent, feet flat, roll your spine down and place your head on your block. Probably need to, readjust a little bit. Have your block or support in a comfortable position under your head. Keep your knees bent, your feet flat, your feet are parallel, your thighs are parallel, hip width apart. Glide your shoulder blades down your back, arms at your side. Take a moment to check the position of your feet. Make sure everything feels square. And then take your arms out to the side about 45 degrees. I recommend you keep your knees bent and feet flat during this practice, but if you choose, you're also welcome to straighten your legs. So once you're comfortable, simply close your eyes and tune into your natural breath. So for these next few moments, just completely relax. Let your shoulders fall back towards the floor. You can have your palms facing up, palms facing down. But arms are relaxed. Face is relaxed. And you're just noticing your natural breath. Try to do less here. In yoga, of course, we're usually doing something, but this practice is about, right now, doing less. Let your hips be heavy, let your feet be heavy, let your shoulders be heavy. Now that your breath has begun to smooth out, without any effort on your part, it's rolling in and out like a breeze. You don't have to remind yourself to breathe in or breathe out. There are natural triggers in your body. And of course, even if you tried to stop breathing altogether, your body would continue with those natural triggers and would keep you breathing. Now let's begin our practice. So as you inhale, bring your breath into the bottom third of your lungs. And as you exhale, just relax. Now add a count of 3 or 4 to your in-breath. As you inhale to a count of 4, 3 or 4, into the bottom third of your lungs. And as you exhale, make sure that you exhale as long as your inhale. So of course, one way to do that is to simply count. And notice at the end of your inhale, there's that natural trigger to exhale. You don't have to force yourself to exhale, it just occurs. So the focus here is to make sure that your inhale and exhale are the same length. So now we'll add the second piece of this pranayama or breath work. So as you inhale to that same count into the bottom third of your lungs, ignore that natural trigger to breathe out and breathe in a second time into the middle third of your lungs for that same count of 3 or 4. The end of the inhale, as you exhale, exhale as long as both counts. So for instance, if you're inhaling to a count of 4 into the bottom third and a count of 4 to the middle third, you would exhale to a count of 8. Now it's natural to feel a little tension when you're ignoring that trigger to breathe out after your first inhale. See if you can relax that. Just continuing on, making sure that both inhales added together match the entire length of your exhale. Now we'll add the third piece of our breath work. But first, let's take our arms just a little bit wider and make sure our shoulders are dropped back as far as possible. Just let your shoulders flop. And now as you inhale, bring your breath into the bottom third of the lungs for your count. Ignore that urge to breath out. Inhale a second time into the middle third of your lungs. At the end of that inhale, ignore that urge to breathe out. And then inhale a third time all the way up to the base of your neck and out to your armpits. And as you exhale, make that exhale as long as all 3 inhales added together. So of course, if you're doing 4, 4, and 4, you would exhale to 12. Or 3, 3, and 3, exhale to 9. And just continue at your own pace, filling up the bottom third, ignoring the urge to breathe out, filling up the middle third, ignoring the urge to breathe out, filling up the top third, relax the jaw, relax your shoulders, and exhale as long as all 3 inhalations. Keep that steady rhythm going of the 3-part inhale and full exhale for the next few moments. This pranayama is called Viloma Pranayama, which means against the grain, breath of life. It's a wonderful pranayama and meditation. It exercises all the muscles of respiration. It rids your body of any stale air in your lungs. It's very meditative because your attention is exactly on what you're doing. It releases tension. And increases the oxygenated blood to your body. Do 2 more rounds of this breath just on your own. Really do it for real. After your second round, release any control over your breath and come back to your natural, easy breath. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms. Soften the flesh covering your face and let your breath roll in and out like a breeze. And slowly drop both knees over to your favorite side. Keep your head resting on your support. Pause here a moment and then slowly push yourself back up to sitting. Finding a comfortable seat before you stand up, spending a little time seated. Thank you for joining me for this meditation pranayama, Viloma pranayama. Thank you. Namaste.